Welcome to another episode of Millennial Investing Explained. Here's today's question. So here on the show, we generally recommend that millennials don't day trade. And if back on episode 2, I actually talked with Preston Pysh from We Study Billionaires, and we both talked about how we don't personally day trade and we're not sure that it's maybe the best strategy. So I want to hear from your perspective. I want to hear the other side of the argument because I believe you don't really know something until you hear both the pros and the cons and you hear both sides of it. So can you provide an overview of what day trading is and why you think it might be a good strategy for a millennial investor?
Well, day trading is the process of trading a stock market or any other, financial instruments like, could be currency, could be cryptocurrency or anything else, but you trade them in a day. You really don't hold any position overnight. Especially for a stock market, when the market is open only during the market hours from 9:30 to 4 p.m. on the Eastern time. The rule of thumb is you just close your position before the market closes, and then you're not really exposed to any overnight changes when the market is actually closed. In cryptocurrency, when the market is open, or in Forex market, when the market is open, really day trading can be extended all the way to 24 hours because just market is open. But for a stock market, we do day trade and we use the volatility of the market during the day. So we are not really looking for a longer time frame. To your question, is day trading had a really bad reputation. I totally understand that, why it's coming from, and I know why. Because, 10, 15, 20 years ago, Wall Street had access to a lot of knowledge and technology that retail traders like you and I didn't have that. I mean, even the internet speed was not as good as today. The platforms, the brokers, the commissions, it was all, geared toward Wall Street professionals, and only a certain group of elite in Wall Street have the access to the market in a way that they could really benefit from those volatility. But now, and those times, a lot of people tried day trading and a lot of them failed for a variety of reasons. First of all, they didn't have any education. Second of all, they didn't have the discounted commissions and, those clearing ability for executing their orders. And also, they didn't have the tools for trading. So a lot of people, I think in the last 10, 15 years, especially at the beginning, lost money. And there was a lot of articles, a lot of myth coming out of, Main Street that, day trading is a scam. It's impossible. The game is rigged against you. And I think it's still, some of it is true. But the thing is, the play has changed. Now, everyone has an access to high-speed internet in their smartphone. I am in Vancouver, and my internet speed is as fast as someone sitting in Wall Street. The platforms for trading, all of the tools and all of the trading platforms that used to be only for Wall Street professionals, and now they're available for $100 a month to retail traders. Anyone can go sign up and have an access to a very powerful, trading platform. And even the commission is now much, much lower. I mean, even 5-6 years ago when I started trading for the first time, I had to pay $10 per ticket. So buy $10, sell $10. So that's $20 in commission. Now we're looking at commissions at free commissions. I mean, Zero Trade or Robinhood, they're coming with no commission. Although there are some disadvantage of those free commissions, but brokers that are really giving you a good execution for day trading, they're really, really low commission, as low as, a half a cent per share commission structure, which is absolutely astonishing for day traders. To summarize, for millennials, for what we are, famous for do-it-yourself, we are not really trusting our money in the hand of money managers and Wall Street anymore. And, this is the mentality that the millennials brought into modern life, that do it yourself. Just do a search, go to YouTube, learn it by yourself. And, we try to do everything else. And I don't really see a reason not to do it for our own finances. So to summarize, day trading used to be impossible, but now it is impossible for 3 reasons. First of all, the education is out there. Trading the market is not a black hole anymore, or a black box anymore. There's tons of books, there's tons of online resources, either paid or free is available. The execution and the broker and the commission used to be only for Wall Street, but it's not anymore. Just do a search and see in the last 10, 15 years, it's been accessible to everyone. And also the tools that used to be available for Wall Street is now available to retail traders. It's not as good and as high performance as those guys have access. For these 3 reasons, I would say that day trading has changed. And again, that was a good point that your guest mentioned, that it used to be very difficult, but I do believe that it is now possible. I'm not saying it's for everyone, but it's still possible if you do it right and if you get the right education and do the process properly.
That's all for this episode of Millennial Investing Explained. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, or subscribe to our YouTube channel to get even more free content.